Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Group Chat Family Edition, a podcast designed to help families have meaningful conversations about faith at home. I'm Brett, and I am so glad you're here today. Whether you're driving to practice, sitting around the dinner table, or winding down for the night, this podcast is all about giving you the tools to talk about Jesus in everyday life. Each week we'll explore a big truth from Scripture, unpack what it means for you and your family, and give you questions and ideas to spark real conversations with your students. So let's dive in. This week's session from the Gospel Project is entitled Out of the Fire. The main idea here that even when our faithfulness is risky, God is able to deliver us. The Christ connection, the same God who was all-powerful, faithful, and present with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the flames, will also deliver us through His Son, who is with us in the fiery trials of life and who saves us from the punishment for our sin. So here are some questions that you can ask around the table or in the car this week. 1, who is the most courageous person you know? When have you needed courage to do something hard? Why do you think that Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were willing to risk everything? And finally, what does even if faith look like for us today? How can we trust God even when life doesn't go the way we hoped? This week, remind your family that faithfulness isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego stood firm because they knew God's character. When we know God deeply, we can trust Him even if He doesn't rescue us the way we expect Him to. The good news, Jesus is with us through every trial. He walks with us, He sustains us, and promises that nothing can separate us from His love. So, a few quick reminders for you this week. 1, the Christmas night of worship is this Sunday, December the 14th at 4 and 6 p.m. So we've got 2 opportunities to come and worship with us for the Christmas night of worship. Get your tickets at fhbc.org/Christmas. Also, Christmas Eve services are right around the corner. This year we have 3 opportunities for you to come and worship with us on Christmas Eve at 2 p.m., at 3:30 p.m., and at 5 p.m. in the Elevate Worship Center. Well, guys, thanks so much for joining this week's episode of Group Chat Family Edition. Keep the conversation going and keep pointing your family to Jesus. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time.